There it goes. You see it?
Remove all of this. I'm popping a dance floor over there. Remove all of this.
You better subscribe. Ho, ho, ho.
You know, we may have a white Christmas indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, wherever you're at, from the shape, I just want to share this holiday with you guys. I'll give you a little snow, okay? I wrote something for you all, but the snow covered it up because I lagged too much waiting around filming. But it said fake, as in, you know, but anyway, look at this blizzard. What are the odds? But anyway, let's get into the video. Hey everybody, it's The Shape, back with another video. Now, before I get into this video, and it's a really, really good debunk, might I add. See, I got an email while I was sitting around the house minding my own business. Oh, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Santa. Huh? I went all out, spared no expense. Now, there may be a couple of you saying, well, Shape, it appears to us that you only hung one little poster up. Shut your mouth, okay? We got a studio out there in the cold with no heater. I'm working on it. I already got lights set up, motion lights and everything. Green screens, the whole works, okay? But anyway, Shotgun Stanley, December the 20th, for your birthday, you wanted me to take a look at a channel called, hold on, Jay Barari, who is pretty big on TikTok, I reckon. Now the problem lies when you make these fake ghost videos, fake paranormal, and yes, they are fake, and I will completely prove it. And the stuff I show, you can't argue with. But Shotgun Stanley, happy birthday. This one's for you, Jay Barari. You should have stayed on TikTok, okay? Because when you come over to YouTube, you're in my house, okay? You're in Shavy Poo's house. It's about to get real. Let's get into the video. Now, Jay Barari, and from this point on through the video, I'm just going to call her Jay because I can never remember that last name, and nor am I pronouncing it right. You know, I'm deep south, baby. I got that hillbilly twang. You understand what I'm saying? No, you don't, because I got that hillbilly twang. Oh, by the way, just a heads up, there's going to be 2 videos today, okay? Just because I love you, right? And I appreciate, all jokes aside, I appreciate all you guys have done. Now, we're going to look at this TikTok that Jay uploaded to YouTube, but it's on TikTok. And to catch you up, her house is, you know, completely haunted, like almost as bad as Lee or any of the other ones. But in this particular video, the lights are turning on and off, and the camera, I guess it's a security camera recording it. But you'll see something very interesting. Yes, ghost energy is turning the light on and off. Now, that being said, it's not just the lights you see going on and off. Oh, no. You're about to see. Now, keep in mind, she said she wasn't home. Nobody was home during this ghostly happening. But now you'll see a shadow. I want you to pay attention to where the shadow is, because that'll play in later. keep in mind, this is one of the first videos I watched of this lady. So I had to get kind of my bearings on, well, what does the inside of the house look like? You know? And it just so happened the very next video that I watched of hers was not only the inside of the house, but it was the inside of that room you just saw with the light flashing on and off. That'll make sense in a few. Just trust me.
Look at the moon right now.
Now, you never get a reason why she started filming this particular video. The reason she started filming to begin with, I mean, she just talks about looking out the window, there's the moon. But then some wacky stuff starts happening.
And so the door was opening. Watching American Horror Story. It's my channel.
It is time to construct something new, something durable, with fortifications of iron, stone, and steel. I will not be ruled. I will
There
not
it goes.
be
You
managed.
see it?
Do we see it? You mean the door that's opening by itself? No, not at all.
Move all of this. I'm popping a dance floor over there. I'll play Calvin do the music.
Let's not have some big vulgar display. I'd rather we just do something simple and intimate. All I need is you, a justice of the peace, welcome to your dreams, and sprays of lilies of the valley.
Are you kidding? Will Drake is getting married. This wedding needs to be the event of the season. Trust me, I'm showing you. This is what I do.
Well, I'm no show.
My camera is trying to focus on something.
I love you. Well, you need me. I've restored it, but you let the world suck you dry.
Let me know if you guys see
Inspiration.
anything.
Now you want to invite them back in? I can't be a part of it. It's them or me.
It's you. It's always you. If you
Look
want
at the
something intimate,
moon,
that's
so
what it'll be.
crazy and so creepy.
This is your wedding.
It's our wedding. You design my gown. I'll take care of everything else.
Now, I could speculate right here and say, well, somebody's inside the room pulling on some magician string or fishing line, and because the quality of the camera isn't good, and I could explain it away that way. But I'm not going to do that. No, all the debunks in this video are extraordinary. There's no room for doubt. Just like what's about to happen.
So crazy. Like, it looks like there's something like in there.
Now, you guys know how I roll. She's holding her camera, which I'm assuming is a phone because of the poor quality. She's holding the camera, what you just saw, in I guess her right hand. And she's pointing with her left hand. Like, hey, do you see blah, 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 pointing out that dark doorway. You know why she done that, right? Let's watch it again. The reason her hand is in frame the whole time is so she can have an excuse. Now the whole reason that she's pointing with her left hand holding the camera with her right hand is so she can say when this thing is thrown, obviously you can see my camera pointing in frame. And I'm holding the camera with this hand, so I couldn't have thrown it. She makes sure that her hand is in that shot the whole time, pointing out that door. That way when it's thrown, she can say, oh, both my hands were occupied. And she'd be right, because somebody else is in that room. Because here in a minute, this next clip, she turns the camera to her left, where her left arm would have been, and goes, well, the object would land over there, and it got thrown.
Oh my god. That wasn't even just down there. That was over here behind me.
Those two clips that we watched, what I'm going to show you is not the last video we watched, but the one where there's light flashing on and off, she's not home, and the light's flashing on and off. That's the same room as the second video that we watched, which would be this framing here. Show a picture shape of what I mean. And when I looked, I couldn't believe my eyes. The light switch is literally right there where that shadow was. You can see it in the video. Huh? Now, let's look at outside of her house where like a little playground swing set is. So the light switch is right there on the inside of the house. So the shadow is doing that right there. Now, that being said, there's the light switch. Oh, look at the roof pitch. See how the roof pitches at the window? That's the same pitch as this right here. Take a look. Obviously, she just got home. Why? Because she said she did. But that's not important. What we're going to talk about on Christmas, that's backwards. But what we're going to talk about is the fact that her music's way too loud and her voice is too low. And when you run TikTok and YouTube, you should learn how to kind of... So I apologize for the loud music over her voice. There's nothing I can do about it. By the way, I don't know why she put please stop reporting. Yo, Deb, watch until the end. Done going outside right now because there's a swinging by itself. I mean, what is going on? Oh my God, this is nuts. It's crazy. You saw the playground. You see the swinging by itself, right? Right. But what you don't see is the fact she's got I guess it's a security camera also. And what she does is she shows another camera angle of what you just saw. Her walking up to the swing, except I want you to see what's in the security camera because it's so scary and real. Yes, you saw it. On her phone camera, as she walked up to the swing, you see the swing going back and forth. But on the security camera, you see the swing swinging, but you see a ghost girl that looks like she's from the movie The Ring. What's her name? Comment below. I can't remember. I think it's... I'm a horror fan. I failed you. I cannot remember. It was Samara. I got it. But anyway, you can see the little ghost girl on the security camera, but you can't see it on the phone camera, which means it's a ghost. Now, I'm glad you showed both angles. Because what happens when you sync it up? It's kind of hard to miss Ghost Girl there. I mean, yet, hey, even though that figure isn't, transparent like a spirit should be, it actually looks like a solid person. She can't see it. So, what did I do? I took the security camera and her movement on the phone camera and I sunk them up the best I could. Now, I couldn't get it exact, but I got it almost to the millisecond, which is it's close enough for what I'm going to show anyways. But the reason I sunk it up is because I saw a lot of things that just don't match up at all, which therefore tells you that they were filmed at different times. Because her movements don't match, and the way she moves the camera, her walk isn't timed the same. Yeah, she's acting like, these events happened at the same time simultaneously, just different camera angles. Well, let's take a look. I wanted y'all to watch them both sunk up. That way you can comment below maybe things you see that I didn't see. Now, like I said, they won't be sunk up exactly perfect because the security camera stalls a bit compared, you know, to the phone camera. I don't know if it's the frames, the quality, but you can't get them dead perfect, but you can get them close enough. Now, let's take a deep dive, and I'm going to show you a few things.
And no ghost girl on the left. There is ghost girl on the right in the security camera. Now, that being said, none of the movements match up. The phone camera on the left does not match up in any way to the security footage on the right. The steps don't match up, even if you match it up the best you can. So what she's saying is, my phone camera can't pick up the spirit girl, but my security camera can.
Of course the ghost girl wouldn't be there because they were filmed at different times. I cannot stand fake paranormal clout chasers like this J lady. Now, that being said, there's a lot of things that don't match up. Now, first of all, here's what don't match up. She takes one step. See, I lined it up to when the phone camera part started with her. You can tell because she takes a couple of steps, stops for a few seconds, then she'll take another step toward the swing, and I match those parts up the best that you can match them up. But there's movements with the phone camera that don't show up on the security camera. And the stall between steps is timed completely different. Yet she's saying they're happening at the same time, just different camera angles. Kind of like that paranormal video I did last time on twins. But let's look at.
So she takes her first step on both sides, both cameras. She stalls, but watch, the camera on the left starts moving way before she's moving down to the bottom. You see that? That camera's already moving. She's still standing still. Now she takes a step. Now watch this big camera movement on the left over here with the phone camera. I want you to take a look. You see that? Now look at the one down at the bottom right hand. She never does that movement. She stands there stiff as a board the whole time. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy how people can't take the time to sync this stuff up and just be like, yeah, that's not real, that's fake. But yeah, the visuals don't lie, baby. This movement shows the cameras are synced up pretty good. I just wanted to show that all the way through because you can see as she looks back toward the security camera, you can see the movement in the phone camera as well. Now, I synced this up perfect. She takes her last steps. Even the last steps don't match, but I timed it to where she starts taking the last couple of steps. Not only that, but here in a second in the security camera, you're going to see her turn around and look at the security camera on this camera to the right. See? But on the left, it's nothing. But watch this. She leaves, but one of the cameras don't leave.
None of it matches. None of it. She's turning she got the phone camera, and you can see her moving the camera this way and that way, but in the security camera, she's stiff as a board. She never moves that way whatsoever. That proves that they wasn't filmed at the same time. Also, her footsteps didn't match up the timing between her footsteps. Even if you got them dead even in timing, which I got them close as I could, like I said, the security camera is like laggy, but they still don't match regardless. They're completely different. Yes, she's trying to say, oh well, they happen at the same time. When you're moving the camera of your phone like this, you can see it on a security camera. You never do that at all. That proves they were filmed at different times. Jay, Aubrina, hold on. Okay, Jay Barreri, you're fake. You staged your videos. Now I know this is a season of, you know, being thankful, joyous, happy, nice, loving, caring. But you're still fake, okay? I just got to get that out there. But I do hope you have a Merry Christmas. You're fake, but I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Okay? That being said, guys, the secret word is Merry Christmas. 2 words. But let's get out of the jokes and the stupidity. This has been a very fun video. I wanted to put up 2 videos for you guys for Christmas. You guys deserve 20 videos, but these things take a while. But that being said, there will be 2 videos. This one and the one after this one will roughly around the same time, maybe a minute or 2 apart. But I appreciate you guys. I want to get some extra content out. Oh, and the animation will be sometime this month. It'll be a little after Christmas because these animations, they're hard to do when you're making regular content besides it. That being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you. You have a safe and Merry Christmas. I'll get that animation out as soon as possible. There'll be a double upload today. I love you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.